What's up YouTube? This is Shabazz and I'm back with another CBD hemp flower review. What's up YouTube? My name is Shabazz and I make educational, entertaining, and informative videos about CBD, hemp flower, alternative cannabinoids, cannabis accessories, and cannabis in general. If that sounds right for you, make sure you hit that subscribe button. What's up to all my connoisseurs? Hope you're staying healthy, hope you're staying safe. Welcome back to another video. Now today we have a returning vendor to the channel, a new product, but before I get to that, I want to remind everybody to check out my landing page, which is down in the description, in my IG bio. In there, I have links and coupon codes to some of the products you see in my videos, including the products you see in today's video. I also have links to my merch and the Legal Clothing Co. Make sure you check that out. Always check that before shopping. Support the channel. As I said, we have a returning vendor to the channel. They are one of the most hyped vendors out right now. Everybody's going crazy talking about them on Reddit. It's just, everybody's showcasing their orders that they got from them. It's crazy. Out of South Carolina, I'm talking about Holy City Farms. Now today from Holy City, I actually have their brand new blueberry strain, which we're going to be checking out and trying. But I also got some samples of some of their other stuff, a lot of their lineup. I've tried their Cosmic Kush, their strawberry cake, and their Pink Panther. I love the Cosmic Kush and the strawberry cake. I did want to show y'all at least a visual of what some of their other strains look like. All right, this is their Cashmere Kitty, which is a strain from High Alpine. And this actually has a particular, this is probably the dankest smelling Cashmere Kitty I've ever smelled. This really smells, this really has that marijuana funk to it. Cashmere Kitty usually has a more floral scent. This has a really dank scent to it. Good looking stuff. I wouldn't expect anything less from Holy City. If you're a fan of Cashmere Kitty, check this out. All right, this is their sour Hawaiian haze, and their pheno of it really puts an emphasis on the sour. This smells super duper sour. I'm talking like it smells like a warhead candy or like some lemonade without no sugar. Very sour, really chunky, dense bud too. Look at that. Again, nice looking stuff. This is their sour Electra, and again, huge emphasis on the sour. The terps on this are more sour than anything, and this strain is super duper frosty. Now this nug in particular is really big, so it got kind of squished in the Mylar, but check out the bottom of that one though. You could just see how caked in trichomes it is. That's probably the best looking Electra variety I've ever seen. Here goes their Pink Panther. And one thing that's notable about their Pink Panther, it does not have the kind of pink and purple color scheme, but this is super dank. This is definitely one of the dankest smelling Pink Panthers I've ever come across, much like their Cashmere Kitty. This is their Sour Suver Haze, and I'm not a big fan of Suver Haze or the Sour Suver Haze, but I mean, that looks good. The nug structure is good. It's super frosty. It does have a very typical, very cat piss and cheese sour Suver type of terp profile though. This is their regular Suver Haze, and I actually like the terp profile on this more than the sour. This doesn't have any type of cheesy or cat piss smell. This really smells very fruity. It has a very strong berry scent to it, which is strange for Suver Haze. All right, and here goes their Lifter. You all know I'm not a fan of Lifter. That's good looking Lifter though. The terp profile isn't anything too crazy or too wild. There's definitely good quality bud for sure. Also, something I want to mention is all this flower comes with Boveda packs. Also, make sure to use my coupon code, which is in my landing page in the video description or my IG bio, get you a discount on some of this flower. All right, my two favorite strains from Holy City so far, Cosmic Kush and Strawberry Cake. What makes these special though is these are coated in keef. Now, I think every single strain that Holy City sells, you could pay a couple dollars extra and have it coated in keef. I've never tried that before, so this is gonna be my first time. Let's check that out. We do got the Mighty Morphin scissors right here, link in the description if you want to get these. They're not expensive. They cut through anything like butter. All right, this is the Strawberry Cake coated in keef, and just look at that. I mean, it looks like a moon rock. That's crazy. I'm gonna save these buds right here. These are going on vacation with me. These are some keef and flower blunts right here that are gonna be made out of these. And check out this Cosmic Kush coated in CBG keef. That's an odd combination, but man, the smell that came out of the bag when I opened it is absolutely pungent. It's absolutely wild, super dank. Cosmic Kush coated in CBG keef right here. This is probably headache medicine right there. If you're in pain, got inflammation, headaches, right here is just the perfect combo for that. All right, that was a cool look at Holy City's lineup right there. Got a good look at kind of the rest of this. They do have a couple new strains that they've actually added since I got this. The Space Invader, the Duramax Cherry. I really want to try those. I'll probably bring those here on the channel eventually. Now let's get to the main event, this blueberry. All right, this comes in at 18.5% CBD, 0.56% total THC. So upper mid-range, higher numbers. Now just some background info about the strain before we crack it open. This is a cross which includes DJ Short's blueberry, aka West Coast blueberry in the genetics. So this is a new cross. This isn't like Special Sauce or AC/DC or anything else that anybody's seen before. This is a completely new genetic, which is why I'm so hyped about it. They also haven't settled on an official strain name for this, so I want to see if I can help out with that after I smell it. Let's check it out. Oh, that's different. All right, let's let it air out. Let's let those terpenes come alive and crawl out. Oh, that's different. This has the blueberry is definitely there. That berry pastry type of scent is definitely the dominant terpene. But there is without a doubt this kind of a chem smell that's in the background. It's kind of a gassy, plasticky type of smell. And I'm not trying to turn you off with that, but it's very hard to describe that smell. The closest I could come to describing it would be more of a gassy scent. But this isn't like super dank gassy. It's blueberry and chem, kind of. All right, look at that nug. There's a nug of the blueberry. Unofficial name, but blueberry. It is super, super light, bright green. It's frosty, it's trimmed well, it's got a chunky nug structure, but what is most striking about this is the very vivid kind of lime green color that it has. Here goes another nug. Really good looking stuff and has a really interesting smell to it. And it is definitely above average on the frostiness. It's not the frostiest thing I've ever seen, but it's definitely frosty. That's an interesting smell. It smells similar a little bit to it smells kind of similar to some other blueberry strains that we've had in hemp so far, you know, kind of like that, the blueberry muffin from AC/DC and stuff, but it's also kind of unique. So the jury's out on a name. I'll think about something. But anyways, I'm gonna break some of this down, get it ready to vape and smoke. And while I do that, I'm gonna put a high resolution image of it here. All right, on the breakdown, the smell got really nice, really strong. It's also very sticky, really hard to break down with the fingers, so a grinder is 100% recommended for this strain. Let's get to it. Ooh, that first hit was really nice. Very smooth. The taste kind of sweet, kind of sour, kind of gassy, but overall smooth. Very little throat burn, very little heat, very little harshness. I'm taking big mouth to lung bong rips, very little throat irritation. All right, finished the bowl. I didn't cough one time, no irritation. That's extremely smooth. And I do have this loaded into the vaporizer. Let's see how that goes. Ooh, very berry blueberry in the vaporizer. The terps in the vape, very sweet, very strong, very forward. Oh, very sweet. I mean, the blue, you get berry 100% in the vapor, 100% blueberries. It's a very sweet, it's somewhere between a blueberry pastry and a blueberry candy. And I don't mean blue raspberry, but like an old school blueberry candy. So still, the name is, you know, I gotta really think about what a good name for the strain would be, but. Wow. The terps are so strong and they're so sweet on this strain, it's crazy. Also, of course, in the vapor, it's very smooth. I'm gonna give the strain a 4.5 to a 5 out of 5 on the smoothness scale. It's almost perfect. It's extremely smooth and it tastes very good. %. This is one of the best tasting hemp strains I've ever had by far. Maybe only 1 or 2 other strains have had this much flavor in the vapor, this much terpenes. It's really nice. It's very prominent. That is a joy to vape. It's good to smoke too. Very easy on the throat, very mild taste, a little bit of terpeness on the smoke as well. All right, I've heard that this has more indica effects, but this is one of their newer strains, so there's not a set standard of is this more of a sativa or is this more of an indica or anything. So I'm gonna let it speak for itself. I'm gonna let those effects kick in, and when they do, I'll come back and tell you about them. All right, what we have here is by far a very, very indica dominant hybrid strain. Some people would just definitely call this a straight indica. I'll call it a very heavy, very indica leaning, indica dominant strain. And I also have to point out it's very potent too, extremely potent. Again, this is another one of those strains where I feel like we're reaching that point of like, you know, a little bit more THCA than average. It could just be a really nice entourage effect, but I will say this strain is particularly potent. I feel super couch locked. I have this tingly warmth and heat kind of radiating throughout my body. You know, my hands kind of feel like they're asleep type of thing. I'm just feeling all types of stuff. I'm super spacey in the head. It's causing me to be way too focused on one thing and then completely lose focus on another thing. And I'm just over here stuck. And my eyes feel super heavy. I'm starting to get kind of a sleepy, sedated type of feeling. So yeah, definitely a very strong indica dominant hybrid right here. This is not a strain I would recommend at all for daytime use or when you got to get anything done. This is 100% end of the day or staying inside. This is definitely more of a lazy strain, and also the strain is so distracting and couch locky and stuff that, you know, it's gonna mess you up if you got something to do, if you got some responsibilities to take care of. This is the type of strain where you sit down, eat, and watch something. So I'm gonna call this one a certified Netflix and chill strain. Very heavy, very potent. This one's really gonna sit you down. Overall, I'm really impressed with this Holy City Blueberry. The looks, the smell is good, but most importantly, it's super smooth on the smoke and has such a prominent terpene profile in the vapor, as well as having these really potent effects. So this blueberry is 100% without a doubt getting the Shabazz seal of approval. This also would make for a good breeder strain, you know. This crossed with something with Kush in it, like this crossed with the OZ or a Bubba 5.9, something like that would be really wild. That would just, that's a knock you out strain that would create out of that. Anyways though, thank you for watching the review. I hope you liked it. Like I said, Holy City is super popular, so I'm sure they'll become a staple here on the channel. So you'll be seeing me review them again. Make sure you check out my links, coupon codes, the merch. Everything's designed by me. Check out the merch, cop some of it, support the channel. Make sure you hit like if you like the video. Hit me up down in the comments. Subscribe to the channel and turn on post notifications so you can see when I upload new content. I appreciate each and every one of y'all so much, and I sincerely hope that you have an amazing rest of your day or night. I'm gonna go sit down somewhere, relax, and go to sleep. But I'm gonna catch you on the next video. Peace.
Okay. Okay. Get him, Tiger.